What if I told you that there might be something in your life right now that is preventing you from fully encountering the love of God? Let me ask you, are you having a hard time pressing into Him? Are you having a hard time choosing Him? Are you having a hard time really stepping into His presence? If you said yes to any of those questions, then this video is for you. My name is Shane Gerhard, and today we're getting into some wisdom. Today we're looking at Proverbs chapter 1 verse 19, which says, "Such are the paths of all who pursue gain dishonestly. It takes the lives of those who profit from it." There is a really good movie that truly illustrates the essence of this verse. The movie is called The Family Man. It's about a man named Jack, to where years prior, when he was about 20-something years old, he was in a fork in the road. Am I going to choose profit? Am I going to choose my business life? Am I going to choose wealth? Or am I going to choose this woman? Am I going to choose love and family? Inevitably, he chooses the path of wealth. He chooses the path of profit. And he grows into this incredible level of success in that world. He makes the Forbes list. He's at the highest point of his company. He is incredibly wealthy, and he's living in this amazing apartment in New York. So on the outside, it looks like he is really successful. But that's when he meets a man named Cash. And Cash is trying to help him see that the gain that he's gotten is actually creating an emptiness within his heart. But he doesn't listen. Jack doesn't care. And so what Cash does is he places him in an alternate reality, which causes Jack to wake up in a bed with the woman he turned his back on years ago. Now he is completely confused because he has all the memories of being wealthy and successful. He wakes up to a dog licking his face, there's children jumping around and screaming, and they're all just continuing with a normal life. This is normal, but to him, he's so confused and bewildered. And he goes throughout this process battling within himself the tension of living the lifestyle of a successful businessman and now living this lifestyle of a family man. Each day, he has to decide which one is he going to agree with. Is he going to try and fight to get his old lifestyle back, or is he going to accept the truth of the new reality he lives in now? Over time, he finally accepts this new reality, and he begins to find that it brought him the joy, the peace, the feeling that he truly needed and sought after. That's when he runs into Cash again, the man who put him in this different reality. And now Jack is pleading with him not to send him back to being at the top level in business. He doesn't want that world anymore. He wants this world. He wants the family. He wants the love. None of the things he gained through the world mattered. It was the love that he now encountered, which is truly what made the difference for him. Every single day, we encounter decisions that will move us closer to God or move us away from God. And the truth is, so many of us have been walking away from God that we've grown a callous to it. You may go to the gym, and as you lift a bar, your hands hurt, but then they grow a callus so that way you don't feel the pain anymore, so you can continue in that activity. So many of us have calluses on our heart that pull us away from God. It's our own daily distractions. It might be sin. It might be anything in our life that we no longer feel a pull from God in. We no longer feel guilty. We no longer feel any problem with continuing down this path away from God. And what keeps us on this path is the allure of profiting something. In the previous verses, we've gone over how sin convinces you to sin by showing you something that you truly desire. But these desires are just giving you a callus to sin and pulling you away from God. So the wisdom for today is you need to stop, think, and look and examine your life to notice anything that you're currently doing that is pulling you away from God. When I did this, I sat and I asked God to show me something that was pulling me away from Him. And for me, it was getting up in the morning and playing video games for the first hour of my day. That was pulling me away from Him. It was setting my day into a totally different direction. But when I was able to stop that, when I was able to ignore that desire of wanting to play video games first thing in the morning, it put me on a path closer to God. Just like Jack, you are in a new reality, a new creation reality where you can live fully and wholly with God every day, but you have to make that decision to pursue Him. Remember that and choose God every moment. Hey, thank you so much for joining me in today's wisdom. My name's Shane Gerhardt, and hopefully I'll see you in another video.